so funny. It's like having a female Julian Fair, isn't it? Every double entendre possible, she's in there. So here we go with the London Galaxy A team, if you want for a better word, in the elite section, who they've not had a good day of things so far. They're 2 defeats so far, and they're up against the CSSC Phantoms, who do have a chance of a semi-final, so they'll be playing hard here for sure. Although it's all a bit weird. In fact, Phantoms take the lead here. Try out into the corner. Not sure where Melissa was on that one. I can't actually see her anywhere. Well, I'm very pleased to say I've gone from one extreme to the other. Having had Melissa give me every possible double entendre there is, I've now got a real professional on the mic with me. It's Mr. Nick Heath. Welcome, Nick.
Thanks very much, Adrian. We can go the double entendre if you like.
It's quite a funny affair. I'd have liked to see Natalie Davis there with a try for CSSC. How's your day been, Nick?
Yeah, not too bad. I was, if you're going to get stepped in touch, make sure it's by Sale Sharks Johnny Liotta, which is what happened to us earlier. We lost by 2 tries, right. But I thought I'd pop over because this is CSSC, the club that I play for, based in southwest London, yeah, it's them against Galaxy. They've had a difficult old day of it, playing some teams and not quite with the possibility to get through to the cup end of the NTS competition. But good pressure on defence there, and if you can pick up the loud voices on the microphones, you'll hear the Kiwi tones of Rebecca Maxwell. She's certainly one of those loud voices as Colin Scott comes round on the back door. Now they're going to play a couple of buddies down this near side as they try and get the subs on. On comes Dan Wines, the big tall man, on the ball now. Tom Hall will come in and try and scoop and feed off to Rich Hall, and Rich now gets away. Then with the next dump, they've got the last call, so they can't get touch again. The ball walloped out to Tom Hall, but just losing it forwards. So it'll be a chance for Galaxy to get going.
Well, your old team, CSSC, actually had a 3-all draw with Bristol, and Bristol beat Wigan 7-5. So CSSC do have a chance of a semi-final spot, but it's all going to be going down to points difference at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, they certainly knew that going into this one they needed a big result against Galaxy, and it's almost a local derby against these two, both playing in southwest London around sort of Clapham and Battersea, and both with teams in the top division, the middle division, and of course the development side as well. I think Galaxy at times have struggled to get a full team out at every round, and CSSC, I'm proud to say, pretty good with a lot of the development of the players. Little check back from Tom Hall to Natalie Davis, then back inside. Davis picks up and feeds Wines. They're looking for that sub play once again, and on they come, and it's Maxwell in at half, then plays off to Colin Scott. Don't forget that from half you cannot score. Got to make sure you get that offload away. Oliver Taylor in the centre now. They get the 5th call. They're going to have to try and strike, and Ollie Taylor goes. He looks for someone to feed to. Gets it away to Dan Wines, but they were well shepherded by Galaxy at that point.
Dan, get in. Ollie, get in.
One more, guys.
Ollie, you and me, mate.
Galaxy playing with Melissa Day, doing a little stint on the comms box. She's over on the far side in the red cap.
Defense on the scoreline.
Whistle goes.
Back of the line, guys. Galaxy line.
An infringement spotted by the referee, and Colin Scott checks the mark. Quick tap. Looking left and right. They're not going to rush this. They want to try and drag the defence out and strike quickly. They'll burn a couple of touches. Scott looks right to Tom Hall. He'll then take the ball down for Wines. Then Scott looking on the outside, trying to get through the gap. Did he get through? Referee happy enough. That's good work from one of CSSC's more handy, diminutive scorers. Looking at the replay there, Scott just sliding through the gap, credit card size as he is. Galaxy, off they go. Trailing now to CSSC. 2 London clubs doing battle here in Nottingham, the setting for the 2018 Euros, of course. Ball back inside. They've got to protect their outsides here. Did they manage to get down? Anthony Davis claiming the touch, but sideline referee saying they weren't there. Of course, the nature of playing 3-3 means that on one side you'll have 2 girls. There's no requirement for the opposition to line up 2 girls against them. There'll be 2 boys one side, 2 girls another. And you can see decent finish from Nikki Bird. Getting down to get one back for Galaxy. Big old dummy from Dan Wines, he likes those. Maxwell gets down. Outside for Scott. Scott's stepping back in, trying to cause a problem. Wines with a difficult gather and did well. Appealing to the referee that the touch might have been a little hard. He's a big man, it's going to take a little bit more than that to get a call out of the referee. Galaxy 11 still back up at them, and now they try to catch Galaxy cold. It's a great dive from Ollie Taylor, so good at that, launches from far out, and he's so low to the ground, it's really difficult to defend. And have another little look here. You can see that the dummy is to keep going back this side. Keep playing it, and then Scott isn't going to feed Wines for that short little quickie. He's going to spin it out the other side, and Taylor slides through. Back on Galaxy once more. Their trainer with the touch. Galaxy looking on the outside. Mel Day nearly required to come in at half. They're trying to ask questions of the CSSC middles here. And they're testing Tom Hall. And now they play the long ball, and that's a great long ball. If you're going to do it, that's how to do it. Suck in those middles. The links and wings are going to try and protect them. And that was an exemplary exhibition of how to fire it. So this is getting interesting now. 3-2 to CSSC. They'll be calling the move here from the tap-off. What are they going to do? Taylor takes it. Heads down to the right, trying to drag those 2 middles apart. Create a gap to strike through. Will they bite? Will they go with it? It's a real game of cat and mouse touch at the top level. Now then, Hall has run the back door here. Is he going to get fed? No. They come back for Taylor, who's got another dive. And Mel Day plays the honesty card. Says, I didn't get the touch. It's another try. And Taylor's enjoying that move. You can see here, Hall is running that back door. Trying to entice the defenders to commit to it. Taylor with another great dive. The Galaxy will come again. Just beginning to build a bit more rhythm into this, but CSSC maintaining their chances so far. Now they're called. There's a back door coming with the number 11, and he plays it short to the right. Tries to get through. Wines makes the touch. They'll reload. Into the middle. Calling to the right to play half. They'll then feed the quick ball on the short left. Touch made by Maxwell. Well positioned. Helping out the 2 mids there. Scott. Down for King. Wines down for Davis. And now they flood on from the sub box. Davis needed to be there a little quicker at half there, but they'll try and reinstall the momentum. Comes to Paul, but referee not happy with the Galaxy players staying in the ruck. Taylor off to the right. Ball down for Scott. Taylor looking at the short ball, but that was more of a decoy that time. Back a few metres out. Scott looking to the right, trying to entice the Galaxy defenders into making that touch, turning their hips the wrong way. Now it comes back for Hall. Communication key at this point. Who's going to make the hit? Who's going to strike? Taylor makes the hit. They want to get the strike away. Hall does well to find Scott. But Scott's ball away. It was a forward pass. So Galaxy will get the tap on their own line. Take it out 5 metres in the game of touch. And away they go. It's good, quick hands. Lovely skills from the Galaxy set. Kate Mackay with a decent touch as well. If you can make that touch when the momentum's running, the team with possession, they have to bring it back to where it was made. It can be a fingertip on the jersey, but you've got to go back. You find many a 15s player who converts to touch. You can't quite get their heads around how much you've got to stay on that mark where you're touched. Lovely work from Davis there, shutting in, spotting the danger, denying the chance of that quick ball to the wing and getting the turnover. Hall down for Scott, trying to get that momentum going. They've called the boxes play, try and get the players on and off. Davis and Trainer will combine. Trainer, the number 4 with the cap, just leaving the field. Posho's her name, known to the club. Wines, big gap through the middle there for him. Checks back in for King. Now Wines again, he's got a long ball, can he use it? Oh, it's just a little too much for Kate Mackay. Ball is down, Day will play it off. They'll wait for the next runner to come through. They're also playing down that near side. They are subbing as well, Galaxy, as you'll see now. Players just beginning to flood back onto the field. Another little short ball. Tom Hall makes the touch. Recently married a very handsome man in Croatia. Ball is away to the man in the cap. Oh, and then a lovely little flick round the backside, but Rich King wasn't going to leave them alone. He was happy to make both touches. Got straight down on it. King going for a drive straight down the middle here. King again with the Aussie. The switch, as many will know it, and now he comes back for the back door. Running to try and put pressure on. Feeds it off to Wines. Oh, Wines with a little shimmy to the right. Wines then offloads. It just wasn't quite going to stick. Asking a fair bit of Davis. Club have been going for a number of years, constantly looking to expand as well. Doing a great job of taking on lots of development players, people who've played socially that want to play to a higher standard. Ignore that hooter. This game is running to a slightly different time to the hooter that's starting and stopping a few other games. Ball goes to ground. 3 referees on these games. They will interchange throughout the course of the 20 minutes. This format particularly is touchdown turnaround, so it's 20 straight minutes, and with each score you switch ends. Mackay brought onto the ball there, then it's onto Bex Maxwell, gets the ball down. Taylor will play half now, looks for Colin Scott, who's at left mid. Tom Hall is outside him. Nearly had the option to run the outsides of their players there, but now Scott dumps. He's appealed to the referee that there was a player in the ruck, but referee says, you just dropped it, I'm afraid. Now they're trying to make their way to that far box, Galaxy, try and get a new injection of blood onto the field. Get the pop up there, Scott makes the hit. They go again. Galaxy take a couple of touches to get the fresh meat onto the field, and now they'll try and strike down the near side. Try and drag in the defenders. Touch eventually made. CSSC just caught backpedaling hard here. They have got the lead. Taylor with the hit. Now they're trying to come straight through the middle. They just got themselves a little too far apart there, Scott and Taylor. Try for Galaxy, and well, we said it, didn't we? CSSC just getting themselves caught, rolling back a little bit. You can see here, what's the gap between the two middles? Taylor starts to pull his corner. Scott goes straight back. The gap opens up, and Scott's too late to get there. King with the tap. Trainer with the little short. Now they'll play away to Wines to try and put a bit more width on it. Will he check back inside? Now Scott runs to the back door. There are further options, right? Wines fancies it. He's been touched. Scoop through as the half. And as half you can't score. Galaxy might be sensing a chance to try and catch CSSC here. They've been trailing for most of this game, but into the last 5 minutes, just beginning to build a bit of positive momentum. They've had the last couple of scores. CSSC need to keep their heads. Touch made by Wines, that'll be 6. CSSC will call for reinforcements here. A couple of tough sets. Wines checks back inside. Back door will come from Trainer. She'll make the pass here. Off it goes. Now players will leave the field. Paul calls for it. He wants it. He'll take it down on the third touch now. Coming in for 4. Taylor. Oh, he might have to go himself here, Ollie Taylor. Was the touch made? The referee is just consulting the sideline. They are happy that there was a touch made. So they've not got too much. Oh, Maxwell with a simple cut back inside, and that is perfect. Brilliant score made by the pace of Taylor and finished by Maxwell. Look at that, simple stuff. Defenders overcommitted. Maxwell, no need to fall over really, but she is an old lady, so probably just taking a moment or two to have a rest. Galaxy coming again. Just changing the point of attack, trying to bring both of the middles of the defence forward. And catch both middles up, well then you can try and get in and through behind them before they've had a chance to retire. Touch from Scott, trying to slow them up there. That pass was forwards, if anything. And the referee gets the signal from his far side assistant, and it'll be a penalty. CSSC need to be calm here. They've got the lead. Scott with the tap to Hall. One of the pace men in the side. Plays it to Wines. Wines, it'll check back to Hall, and he'll just give us a hint of those afterburners. Checking again. Nice from Wines. Might set up Hall to have a go. Two of them combining nicely to get some decent yards downfield, but have they got enough to now build it into a score? Touch made on Wines. That's just killed a little bit of the momentum. Wines down for Scott. Scott's going to have a go. Feeds Wines. Then it's the long ball. Davis. Oh, that's another one. Great catch from Davis. Natalie Davis with the score. Former secretary of the club. And that'll do. Looks like they've got this one wrapped up. Can't be too long left. Our clock showing 2 minutes. And we hear the call from the ref as well. 2 minutes to go. Galaxy, have they got enough time to try and find these scores? Period of defence after a score, as in so many sports, absolutely key. Little gap, trying to get through it. Touch made. Davis wouldn't be moved. Galaxy again, knocking on the door. What can they do? Touch made by Taylor. Now they're going to try and quickie back the other way. Try and change direction. Oh, that's simple footwork. One way, then the other. And again, just gets a little bit tense now. Scoreboard tightens up a little further. CSSC should be able to close this one out from here, you'd expect. Rich King taken to dancing school. Wines with the tap. Trainer to his left, Hall to the right. He'll take it down for Hall. Trainer will take it now, the number 4. Then it's on for Hall. Has Scott outside. Wines back inside if he wants. He goes down for Wines, and then it's on for Scott. Scott with a little bit of pace onto it, and then on for Wines, and they should have another number at the outside. It's Natalie Davis with another one, and that is a great, great move from CSSC. Excellent precision from the tap-off, and that will surely bury Galaxy. You can find CSSC Touch London on Facebook, by the way. Should give a mention to of the club that I play with. And there's the final whistle. CSSC running out by 7 touchdowns to 4. Good result from them. And wherever you're watching, we hope you're enjoying the live streaming here from the NTS National Finals here in Nottingham. And very shortly, it'll be Adrian Battersby back on the mic.
Thank you very much, Nick. Really entertaining match that was, and that signifies the end of our round-robin matches here. We're going to have a little half-an-hour break while everybody